Hello, YouTube. This is Noah Tennant, and
Tyler Bell.
today we're doing an interview with Tyler and talking about how he started cosplay. The first question is, how did you discover cosplay?
Cosplay has always kind of been something I've been interested in. I don't remember if it was like a movie or something that I've always been interested in was, I always loved Halloween. So the fact that I saw people that would dress up and, wear costumes and it not even be for Halloween, I was always for that. So my first Comic-Con was ZipCon in Akron, Ohio, 2014. And that was the first year they ever did it. And so I went, and then I ended up meeting a friend who said, hey, you got to come with me to another con called Ohio Con, which is a much bigger con in Ohio. And so I went to that, and I've been hooked ever since.
Is that the time we met, or is that other stuff?
Yeah, that was the time we met.
Okay. I was making sure because I'm like, it sounds... Yeah, guys, we met in that con. That's kind of fun story to that. And another question is, what was your first ever cosplay?
My first ever cosplay was Spider-Man, actually. That was my first ever cosplay. It was a very, very, very poorly put together Spider-Man cosplay, but I was proud of it because it was all done by hand. So
Which one was it?
It was sort of a mix between a comic and Amazing Spider-Man 2, because that was the movie that had come out at the time. So that was my first cosplay.
Okay, the next question is, what is your worst cosplay horror story? Because we all have those stories. If you want to tell that story.
I don't think I actually have a horror. Well, actually, I do have a horror story. It was actually at that very first Ohio Con. I went to my first rave with a roommate that was rooming with us. She wanted to go to the rave, and so I said, "Yeah, I'll go with you." And we ended up. One thing kind of led to another. We kind of liked each other, and we hung out. And then about a couple days later, I ended up finding out that she actually had a boyfriend.
Oh no.
That did not. Nothing. I mean, violent happened, but yeah, let's just say I was very not embarrassed, but I felt really bad because I didn't know. She never told me anything, as well as nobody else told me anything. So it was one of those things where I was like, oh God, what have I done? So
that is a horror story right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then what is your biggest con you ever been at?
The biggest con I've been to is probably YomaCon in Michigan. That was a big, huge time. That was a good time though. That was a very fun time.
Sounds fun. Then, do you prefer cosplaying with characters with props or without props?
I think it depends on the size of the prop and what day of the con it is. Because Friday, I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to hold the biggest prop I have. And then by late Saturday, early Sunday, I'm I'll wear PJs. I don't care.
Just a lazy day.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you I work most of them in the tabletop, and a lot of those cons are 24 hours, so I work nights. So yeah, by the time Sunday rolls around and I've been working for 12 hours straight, I'm yeah, no.
Yeah, I agree on that. It just matters what day. And
absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Have you ever bought a piece of your cosplay in a con?
I believe so. I've actually bought in a couple pieces for a cosplay at a con. I think it was Cincy Comic Expo. I bought a lightsaber for Luke Skywalker,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've also bought a couple Harry Potter ones because some cons we usually have them, and so I'll buy a couple.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the next question is, if you could tell your past self about anything about cosplay, what would it be and why?
Just stick with it. It may seem hard now. It may seem, like you'll never get better, but you will. And it does get better. You will have more fun. You will meet the love of your life, and I promise you, it does get better. So,
Well, this one is an interesting question, I say myself. What is the most difficult cosplay you ever done? And when was this?
I think the most difficult cosplay I've ever done is it's probably a mix up between Spider-Man just because of how tight the suit is and like just how uncomfortable I feel sometimes in the suit. But another one is also probably the Green Goblin from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 because there were so many pieces to that armor
God.
that I had to make. So and I'm not like very good with making foam or like armor pieces at all. So yeah, that was probably the most difficult. Is
Yeah, our old friend Grey Wolf is better at us.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, craft foam, I call him. And what is the most favorite part of cosplay, to your opinion?
Probably meeting the meeting new people. I've definitely made some amazing friends and people that I consider family. And people that I know I can always count on when it comes to questions or just being there for me, or if I need to be there for them. Definitely the friends and family that I've met.
Yeah. And any future cosplay plans?
Future cosplay plans, definitely. I do plan on doing a Robin from Batman and Robin, and
Sick.
yeah, I'm very excited for that one. And somewhere, hopefully down the line, I'll be able to do a Darth Vader with Vanessa being Ahsoka.
That's gonna be cool to see.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see Vanessa as Ahsoka.
Okay, and the last question is, what do you rate this interview?
I rated it a 10 out of 10. I always like interviewing with you.
Yeah, it's always chilled. It's not like a pressure.
No.
If you guys have any questions for Tyler, please let me know
Comment
in
down
the
below.
comments below. He will reply, probably. And the cool thing is, guys, if you slam the like button, there is going to be more Avengers X stuff coming. I know you guys have been bugging about it, but we're getting there.
Yep.
We're just working our butts off.
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it.